Did find a position of real strength now. And he welcomes it in. Turan. Nedved. Hullet. Bale. And it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Caceres. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Nedved. That is good alertness. Caceres, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Hullet. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rafael Varane. And it's Nedved. Adriano. And it's Nedved. Adriano. Cleared without complication. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17, Seedorf. Number 10, Hullet.
Great ball. Can he finish? It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pirlo. And here's Del Piero. Bale. Played into them. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he was quick to react. Pirlo. Caceres. Throw it. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. He's having a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 89 minutes is number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Šeško.
4 added minutes
There will
has
be
been
4
indicated.
extra minutes. Cruyff. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Del Piero. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, cracking ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about... And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Rodri is onto it in a flash. He's had it taken off him. And it's Bellingham. And here's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti gets good distance on it. Looking for options for movement. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff with the cross. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? So it is still 0-0. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. And this is Messi. Messi! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zanetti hit into the middle. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yaya Toure. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an imaginative pass. Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram gets into some space. Great ball, and he's in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the...
Oh, Waters takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Cáceres. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Drives it in. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
That was the first half. Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Messi, Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Del Piero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Toure wins the duel this time. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's well positioned here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's cut it out. Ibrahimovic. Messi. That is good alertness. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Gets his head on it! That's another chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dink through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call.
Bullish header! It's hit the crossbar. He can get that clear. And here's Del Piero. And this is shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Seydou.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field,
That looks a decent ball.
Bellingham. Number 2,
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 30,
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
taking place.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Bale ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bale! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Vieira. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cisco! Yaya Toure. That's good running with the ball. Pullet. Played out to the right. And this is Adriano. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. It's run loose here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Back into the middle. Plenty to it. Shot a goal! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, and that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
This is a hard one
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb...
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And this is Hullet. Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one when he looks hungry for more.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini. And it's Caceres. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Someone's shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And it's Cruyff. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's a searching pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the other side. Caceres plays a sharp little ball here. Fired deep toward... Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a searching pass. And it's Caceres. That's the throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, they've got it again. Spread out to the left. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. That'll be a throw-in. And he's gone back. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. Rodri. Messi, looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Ibrahimovic.
This is the time you need that pace. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And this is Del Piero. He's having a go!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Bale. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Seedorf. Cruyff. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Caceres. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti. He's got full. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the through ball. And this is Ronaldo. Zanetti. And they're quick to get it back. And the finish! Oh, nearly.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Messi. Bellingham. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yaya Toure. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for the run. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Messi. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. So, what can they make of this? Now that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. Distributed tidily. Rodri receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's it's Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This is their second corner of the game.
Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Seedorf. Number 10.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 19, Bellingham. Number 2, Vieira. Number 9,
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitution.
Bale calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's Vieira. Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. And here's Cruyff. Zanetti. And the counter is on. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a great position. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Zanetti. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Yaya Toure. And it's Cáceres. Aims beyond the defence. Szoboszlai picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! Now, how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ferdinand. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Oh, good take in a good area. Vitinha. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nedved. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a...